Do you feel like your salary comes in and then disappears before the month even ends? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. For many middle-class families, the problem is not one big mistake. It is small leaks that happen daily, weekly, and monthly. In this video, I will share the 8 smart saving tips that actually work in real life. These are simple habits. They do not require a big income. They help you keep more money in your account without feeling miserable or cutting all fun out of life. Let's start. 1. Cancel subscriptions you do not use. Subscriptions look small, so they feel harmless, but they stack up fast. One streaming service, one music app, one delivery box, one cloud storage plan, and suddenly you are paying over $100 every month without thinking. That is $1,200 a year, gone quietly. The smartest move is to do a subscription audit. Open your bank app and scroll through the last 30 days. Write down every recurring charge. Be honest with yourself about what you actually use. If you use a service once in the last month, it is not essential. If 2 services give the same type of entertainment, keep the one you enjoy most. Here is a realistic example. Many people keep 4 or 5 streaming services at once. If you cut that down to 1 or 2, you can easily save $30 to $50 per month. That is $360 to $600 per year from one decision. A simple rule helps here. If you cannot name the last show you watched on a platform, cancel it today. 2. Lower the cost of high-interest debt. High-interest debt can feel like a trap. You pay every month, but the balance barely moves. The interest keeps growing, and it eats your budget before you even cover groceries, school fees, and bills. This is why debt deserves a plan, not just minimum payments. Start by listing every debt you have. Include the balance, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. This gives you clarity. Then focus on the most expensive debt first, usually credit cards. A car with 18% to 30% interest can quietly cost you hundreds of dollars a month in interest alone, depending on the balance. Now the practical part. Call your lender and ask for a lower rate. Many people never try, so they never get it. Ask for a hardship plan, a reduced APR, or a temporary interest reduction. Even a small drop can make a big difference. Here is why this matters for saving. If you reduce your monthly interest costs by even $75, that is $900 per year. 3. Cook more, eat out less, and still enjoy life. Eating out feels normal now. Take out after work. A quick snack while shopping. Food delivery on busy days. The problem is not one meal. The problem is frequency. When eating out becomes routine, it turns into a major monthly expense. A strong reminder is this. The average household spends around $3,000 per year on food away from home. That is about $250 per month. Some families spend far more without realizing it. You do not need to stop dining out completely. You just need a system. Pick a weekly limit. For example, 1 dine-out meal per week and 1 casual snack budget. Everything else becomes home food. Meal planning makes this much easier. Plan 3 simple dinners you can repeat. Keep ingredients ready. Cook in larger batches, so you have leftovers for lunch. Even small changes show results. If you reduce eating out by $60 a month, that is $720 a year. 4. Cut car costs without hurting your routine. Cars are expensive in more ways than people think. There's fuel, insurance, maintenance, repairs, registration, and sometimes a loan payment. If a family has more than 1 car, costs multiply quickly, even if the second car barely moves. A powerful tip is to ask a simple question. Do we truly need every car we own? For many middle-class families, 1 car sits idle most days, but still costs money every month. If you sell a rarely used second car, you can often free up $200 to $400 monthly by removing insurance, maintenance, and related costs. That is $2,400 to $4,800 per year. If selling is not possible, you can still lower costs. Compare insurance quotes once a year. Many people stay on the same plan for years and overpay. The goal is not to remove comfort. The goal is to stop paying for convenience you are not using fully. 5. Downgrade cable and bundle internet the smart way. Many households still pay for cable packages that made sense years ago. Now, with streaming and online content, those packages can be unnecessary. Some families pay a very high monthly cable bill without watching most channels. A strong reference point is this. The average cable bill can be around $217 per month in the US. Many people do not realize they are paying that much because it is on auto pay. Here is a key. Do not switch blindly. First, write down what you actually watch. Sports, news, kids content, movies, local channels. Then search for the cheapest mix that covers your real needs. Also negotiate with your provider. Call and ask for retention deals. Providers often offer discounts when you say you want to cancel. If you save $100 a month here, that is $1,200 per year. 6. Stop upgrading phones too often. Phones can drain middle-class budgets faster than people admit. The latest phone looks tempting, but the price can be huge. Also, people often forget the hidden cost. Higher monthly installment plans, insurance plans, and accessories add more. A smarter approach is to buy a phone that is 1 or 2 generations older. Most of these models still work great. They run the same apps, take strong photos, and last for years if you care for them. Also consider the timing. Buying right after a new release is usually the most expensive time. Waiting even a few months can lower prices. If your phone plan includes financing, check what you are really paying monthly. Many people pay $30 to $60 per month just for the phone payment. This tip is not about being cheap. It is about making sure your money supports your life, not your image. 7. Buy generic more often, especially for basics. Brand names are powerful. They make people feel safe and confident. But many store brand products are nearly identical in quality, especially for basics. The difference is price. Over a month, those small differences add up. Start with items you buy repeatedly. Rice, flour, sugar, spices, cereal, snacks, cleaning supplies, and simple medicines. Try the generic version for 2 weeks. If the quality feels the same, keep it. If you dislike it, switch back. You do not need to force it. You just need to test. A smart way to do this is the 1 swap per week rule. Each week, swap 1 brand name item for a store brand. You will barely feel the change, but the savings can grow. Over time, this can reduce grocery bills in a realistic way without cutting quantity or nutrition. This also helps you avoid emotional shopping. Brands often trigger impulse buying. When you focus on value instead, you start buying what you need, not what the label says. Even saving $20 per week on groceries is $80 a month. That is $960 a year. For many middle-class families, that covers a large annual expense like school fees, a family event, or repair bill. 8. Cancel gym memberships you do not use. Gym memberships sound healthy, but many people barely use them. If you pay monthly and go once or twice, you are paying a high price per visit. That is not fitness. That is wasted money. First, be honest. Look at your last month. How many times did you go? If it is less than 6 times, the membership may not be worth it. If you want to keep the gym, switch to a cheaper plan, a basic access option, or a community center. Many local centers cost far less and still offer equipment. If you do not want gyms at all, you still have strong alternatives. Walking outside, running, home workouts using bodyweight moves like squats, push-ups, planks, and lunges, free workout videos online, community sports groups. All of these keep you fit without draining your budget. The best part is consistency. When workouts are easy and close to home, you are more likely to do them. That improves health and saves money at the same time. If you cancel a $30 to $60 gym membership you do not use, that is $360 to $720 per year. You can redirect that into a savings goal while still staying active. Saving money as a middle-class person is not about living a boring life. It is about cutting waste and keeping what you earn. Subscriptions, debt interest, food habits, car costs, cable bills, phone upgrades, brand premiums, and used memberships are some of the biggest silent leaks. Pick just 2 tips to start this week. Make the change. Track the results for 30 days. When you see the savings, you will feel motivated to keep going. If this video helped you, like it so more people can learn these tips. Share it with someone who wants to save more without stress. Subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical money advice. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.